So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Mitchell. After the basket by Sabonis. The drive by Mitchell. And that one is good. Valanciunas has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And Valanciunas on the roll. Really hard to convince somebody to get in front of that.
Outside, Sabonis. Back to Smart. Hit the crossover. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got 3 assists in the game. Mitchell against DiVincenzo. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebounded by Smart. Toronto leading by 12. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. That shot, no good. Good D by Mitchell. Barnes finds George. Back to Barnes over Williams. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by George. Barnes has got his first points of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Thompson outside. Back to Williams. Raptors moving the ball around. Sabonis, the pass to Williams. Poole against DiVincenzo. That's up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. DiVincenzo's got 5 minutes. You've heard people say it's a make-or-miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
George, no good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Barnes. The kick out to Poole. No good from outside. Toronto leading by 13. DiVincenzo passes to Williams. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 8.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now, here's Mitchell. There's the dish to George. Valanciunas with a screen on Thompson. Fires from the line. George, no good.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Wizards trail by 15. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, without question, the game has changed in recent years, and there's always a debate about which game is better. Hall of Famer Julius Erving said in the 80s, nobody shot three-point shots unless they were down, and it was out of desperation. The line was there, but the game was played inside that line. The game was played in the paint, inside out. Kevin, different does not mean better or worse.
I would agree. The game rolls on, doesn't it, David? You've been in this league a long time. The game rolls on. And the Raptors making a change here. Brogdon's checked in. Here's Barnes. Good D by Brogdon.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Williams. He's got 8.
Wizards foul. Mark Williams. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Sabonis kicks to Thompson. Brogdon outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Brogdon's got 5 points so far.
I think Brogdon has come into the league with a great bit of patience in playing the pick and roll. So the more experience he gets, the more aggressive he'll get.
And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work, retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Eubanks. 1:44 left to play in the third. It's good. Eubanks got his first points of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Williams.
Clearly a foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, happened.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Horton Tucker's checked in for the Raptors. Here's Brogdon, and the rejection by Harrell. Beverly, the pass to Harrell. Fast break, Toronto. Williams' shot is off. Wizards trail by 18. Black in the post, defended by Horton Tucker. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Chris Paul's checked in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Paul. Williams, a screen on Brogdon. A drive by Paul. It's tipped. And here is Brogdon. Pass to Horton Tucker. 14 feet away. Bates grabs the miss. Washington's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Kicks it out to Paul. And there's the feed to Williams. Back to Paul. Clock at 6. Black dishes to Paul. Off target with his three.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Lets it go from deep. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's Toronto with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a... And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Wizards. They trail by 18. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Paul George is out there with Barnes. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard. Brogdon scanning the floor. Takes the three. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And you know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when... he seems to be on the floor.
Horton Tucker with it. George picks him up. Here's Vanderbilt. And that one drops for him. And the Raptors lead by 15.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Screen by Valanciunas. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Brogdon against Mitchell. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
Oh, yeah. His teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
The Raptors making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for the Wizards. Harrell comes in for Barnes. And stolen by Harrell. And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, Paul George, look out. Hammers that one home.
Brogdon outside. Basket counts. Brogdon's got 4 points this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
All checked in for the Wizards. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in the huddles. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's George. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Knocked loose. And there's the pass to Horton Tucker. Four on the clock. Passes it to Sabonis. He gets that one. And the Raptors lead by 15.
This is a huge bonus to have Sabonis drill a couple shots and add some offense to the attack.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his third foul of the game. So for the Wizards, Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Williams. Harrison Barnes comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And down to the Mitchells, subbed in for Paul. Now, here's Poole. Barnes screen on Smart. It's Poole with the drive. Barnes passes to George. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, we've had this new playoff format since 2021, adding that play-in tournament. How do you like it?
Well, I love it. You're just giving more high-level teams a chance at a swing for a championship. I mean, look what happened last year and how exciting that was for the NBA and the play-in tournament.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Williams, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Thompson comes in for Horton Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Brogdon. Now here's Smart. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And Sabonis such a key to this team and what they do on the inside. A big man who does a little bit of everything.
Mitchell fires Valanciunas. It's good.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And that one misses. Toronto leading by 14. To the middle. Here's DiVincenzo. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
In the corner, George with it. A 3-ball. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now, here's George. Barnes screen on Smart. And George, here we go. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
Mitchell against Smart. Inside. Sabonis against Valanciunas. Sabonis kicks to Thompson. Williams for 3. And Barnes sends it back. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Smart. Back to Barnes. Pass to Poole. Barnes sets a screen for Poole. Comes up empty down low. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 14. Outside, Sabonis. Back to Thompson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Raptors moving the ball around. Out to Thompson. Wide open look. Ball's knocked loose.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Williams. Outside, Sabonis. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Barnes. The shot from 20 feet away. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Raptors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any.